K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Spurs. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Golden State, they're trending in the wrong direction. The NBA competition can be unforgiving. Not much room for mistakes.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And it's Post in at the center, filling out the middle. Morant looking around. Puts the move on. Count it. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the miss from Buddy Hield. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 4-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. For three. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
On the wing, Green. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Butler. Good.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Now here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Yeah, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. The Warriors trail. Morant with the steal. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Green gets it to go.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Clark. Outside Jackson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Here's Butler. That one doesn't go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Morant goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Morant uses his incredible body control to work through that contact.
Warriors trail by 4. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Ja Morant. From outside the arc, knocks down the three ball. Morant's got 7. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. And it's Morant missing. Warriors trail by 7. Curry with the bounce pass. Off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
Memphis on defense. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And here's Morant. He's got 7. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson a screen on Curry. A 3 from Morant. Sinks the triple. Morant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Curry with it. Playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you love that kind of activity from Kuminga as he saves that possession.
Left side, Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now here's Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Kuminga. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Moody's checked in for Quentin Post. Here's Curry with the 3. Conchar pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Wells is checked in.
Number 0.
On defense, Golden State. They trail by 7. Beatty down low. Warriors by Green. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors.
Number 32. Trace Jackson Davis.
Morant outside. There's a screen by Aldama. Just 5 on the clock. Good, And the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And the shot goes down. Kuminga's got 5.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Jerome passes to Morant. And the 3 off target. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. To the inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. With the drive, Wells finds Jerome. Back to Wells. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now Curry. And the layup is good.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And the 7-footer, Santi Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
Oh, the way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
Wells' shot is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Curry with the bounce pass. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11. Pass to Jerome. To the middle. Aldama hits the bucket. Aldama's got 5 points so far.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Curry, that's good.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jackson. They swipe it to the paint. Here's Pope. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Jackson finds Jerome. Pippen sets a screen for Jerome. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Aldama. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. He's got 7.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Here's Pajemski. To the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Jerome. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Post gets it to go. "20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson against Kuminga. Jackson passes to Aldama. Now Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Grizzlies lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moody, Kuminga out there with Quentin Post. Then there's Brandon Pajemski and Richard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Warriors trail by 11. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Off the inbound pass. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now, here's Pippen. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Pippen. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Back to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edey with a screen for Pippen. Drains the three-pointer. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his 1st basket of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Stolen by Pippen. Pass to Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Ripped away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Post finds Moody. Outside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the inside. Here's Jackson. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just bounces inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Oh, no, stopping.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Ja Morant. He's checked in for Pippen. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. In third, the Grizzlies.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Aldama.
Oh, look at the arms. Kuminga using all that length.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 5 to shoot. Here's Jerome, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Driving in. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Podziemski. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Morant. 14 points for him. Over Moody. In the center of things, Morant.
Well, that's just a great dribble move by Morant. Quick and very shifty.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so here is Golden State. 15-point game. Post with it. Edey on him. With the teardrop.
Well, good luck getting a shot off around Edey. That dude is monstrous.
Jerome in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Butler. He had 16 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the upset on the boards last game gave them that many more chances. I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Morant outside. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Kuminga throws it down.
And this is why many are excited about Kuminga's upside. JK has the potential to be a consistently dominant scorer.
Here's Jerome. He's got 5. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Some changes for Golden State. Al Horford, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Buddy Hield comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Here's Curry after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Warriors trail by 17. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. Here's Horford, and he uses the glass on the layup. Horford's got his first points of the game.
Excellent positioning by Horford, winning the rebound and getting his team an extra opportunity.
Memphis moving that ball around. Inside. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 14 points for the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Butler missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Back to Morant. The shot misses. Curry with the defensive effort. Caldwell Pope against Hield. Goes back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Horford plays with such a solid base. Good balance and underrated strength.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Edey's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Stand hard to figure, right? Here's a guy pushing 40 years of age. Al Horford looks as good as ever.
Oh, he sure does, Kevin. He reminds me of me and you. Guys that just seem to be a lot younger than they really are. And Al's still getting it done every single night in this league. It's a testament to his discipline and his professionalism.
Curry's shot is off.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Morant. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. Clark a screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Morant missing.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And here is Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Hasn't made one yet. Down low, here's Edey. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, Edey has a big presence in the paint. I like what he did there.
Warriors trail by 15. Hit by Horford. It's Curry outside. They get it back. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Clark kicks to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Edey with a screen for Morant. Inside. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. They kick out to Hield. Here's Moody. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Moody's got 5 now.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Butler. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Curry. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Clark.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. And slam dunk by Butler.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says thank you very much.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Clark outside. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Clark. Morant's got 20 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Curry's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
To the middle. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now here's Morant for three. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being with. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan because
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
one of the league's premier showmen, Ja Morant, can bring the whole crowd to its feet. He's been doing it all night long.
You hear that noise? That means few guys can fly around like him. Great ball skills and absolute clamps.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out. Out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isolos's foul. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Curry with the bounce pass.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Now here's Morant. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Long range from the inbound. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Green. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside Butler. It doesn't go for him. Memphis leading by 12. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Curry with the steal. It's tipped. Dives for it. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
That's good from Morant. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now here's Morant. 24 points for him. Basket, good.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim, That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Curry with it. Guarded by Morant. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Hield. Warriors trail by 15. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Clark. Caldwell Pope outside. Morant against Hield. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Jackson. The three from Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Butler. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Morant outside. Crosses over. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And that one drops for him.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Outside Curry. In the corner, it's Hield. And here is Butler. He has 6. It's good. Butler's got 8 points.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. 8 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Warriors trail by 15. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
It's Curry outside. Can't hit that one.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Grizzlies ball.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Now, here's Clark. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Morant passes to Clark. It's deflected. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And again, no good by Golden State. The Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. It's Curry outside. Knocked away.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 6. Green. Can they get it? He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the paint. Here's Morant. Draymond Green with the rebound. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Pass to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Morant. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Curry. Count that bucket. Curry's got 8 points.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Memphis leading by 20. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Kuminga's come in for Butler. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jerome is checked in. Pass to Jackson. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Curry gets the bucket.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Jerome with it. 5 points in the game. Out to Morant. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. 13 points in the game.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Now here's Jackson. Misses the baby hook. Now Curry. 13 points in the game. Pass to Green. Hield from outside. Here's Post. They kick out to Hield. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunities.
Now here's Curry to the inside. And Post gets it to go. Post has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's ability to both dive to the rim as well as pop out for a jump shot makes him an excellent partner in the pick and roll.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Jerome. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Morant. 17-point game. Six to shoot. Pass to Jerome. No good from outside. The Warriors shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Out to Morant. Again, Memphis.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Green with a screen on Jerome. Down low. And that one's good. Green's got 6.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. There's 1:54 left to play in the third, and that one is good.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, trailing by 19. Here's Pajemski. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here's Jerome. The Warriors making the shot. To the left side wing. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the middle. There's Kuminga. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pippen sets a screen for Jerome. Inside, Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Pajemski. 8 points for him. Jerome with the steal. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Floats one in deep. Pippen drops it in. Pippen's got 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Richard guarded by Pippen. Here's Pajemski. The shot's good. 10 points for him.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Hootie is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Kuminga in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pajemski with it, guarded by Jerome. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Pajemski hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And Aldama has it in the corner. Pippen outside. Takes it inside, and Aldama slams it in.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
Hield outside. Butler passes to Moody. Here's Kuminga. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Zach Edey picks one up. That free throw good from Kuminga.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Both free throws good from Kuminga.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
There's Jerome. Makes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Butler against Jackson. Pass to Pajemski. Hield outside. 5 on the clock. Pajemski finds Hield. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hield's got his first bucket in this one.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And here's Jackson, defended by Butler. On the left block, it's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Moody with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Warriors trail by 12. Butler gets a step. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 22 is their biggest lead. Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far, don't let up now. And guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Podziemski with it, guarded by Jerome. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Morant outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Edey with a screen for Jerome. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Podziemski with it. He's defended by Edey. Count it. Kuminga's got 4 this quarter.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Now here's Morant. Edey with a screen for Morant to the paint. Edey finds Morant. Nice defense from Kuminga.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Few more intimidating in the paint than Jackson, the former Defensive Player of the Year.
Now here's Moody. Another shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Zach Edey picks one up.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Jonathan Kuminga.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Moses Moody. Draymond Green comes in for Hield, and it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Podziemski.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Here's Curry. Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Butler with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Moving it up. Count that one. Kuminga's got 9 points here in the second half.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
That's good from Morant. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
The Warriors making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Morant outside. Outside for Pippen. Jackson a screen on Curry. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's Kuminga. Three-pointer. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. Now here's Pippen. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 26.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Curry getting it done inside.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the pick. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Post. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Warriors making the shot.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Green with a screen on Pippen. Inside. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Green.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more self-reliant.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Curry. Edey with the steal. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The electric John Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with John Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Memphis leading by 9. And here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
There's the pick. Here's Hield. Pass to Post. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now Caldwell Pope, guarded by Curry. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Jumper is off.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And the layup is off. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Layup no good. Butler. Butler hits it with traffic. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Jerome, he's checked in for Memphis. It's stolen by Curry. Now Green. It's stolen. Now Jerome. Left side Jackson. And he banks the layup in.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Curry. Takes the three. And it misses. Memphis leading by 11. And Memphis turns it over again.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Golden State running out of time. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Jackson. Now Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot is good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Now Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Such a physical player. Butler takes that contact on the way up.
The free throw drops for Butler. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson fires, and it doesn't go.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And that one falls.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
Timeout called the Warriors. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Stephen Curry goes back up. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
Well, yeah, you can see how much energy he's playing with. He's on a roll, and he's not about to let it in.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, any team would see benefit from adding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to their roster. He does a little of everything and just wants to help his team win.
Curry, and it's blocked. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Let's lose a three. It's good.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is...
Jaren, you've shown...
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.